Okay, happy Friday. This is an unboxing for basically a portable earphone, headphone amp. It doesn't have any DAC chips, it's an amplifier. It does have tubes. This is the Cayin C9 II, and I'm a huge fan of Cayin. As a matter of fact, I think the best DAP that's ever been made, this was my just walk away from the hobby, is the Cayin N30LE Amber Pearl, which is the N30LE AP is what this is. And somebody who is a Patreon purchased this. I'm waiting for the funds to clear right now before I send it out to that person. But I don't think anything really touches this. However, I'd like to start doing some DAP reviews again. I have a Hibby that Joseph from Hibby has been waiting very patiently for me to do. But to start doing DAPs, I need kind of a backup portable solution in case one of the DAPs that I'm with for a little while isn't quite to my liking. I can switch it to something that is to my liking, which would be what this would serve, assuming that it is impressive as previous Cayins that I've gotten, which is why I purchased this, because I trust the brand Cayin. This was sent by Music Tech. I paid for it. I paid over $2,000, so I got a very, very slight discount. So I bought this. This is mine, and it shipped from New Jersey to Japan in about 3 days. Amazing. This is the device. This has got Korg new tubes. I believe Cayin was the first company to come out with a portable device that uses those new tubes. We've got a little drawer down there that I'll take a look at in a minute. Actually, let's hit that first. Open that up. You've got a dry pack. Close that. Actually, we can't close that. Pull this drawer out. And we have literature. All paperwork. I'm not going to go into that right now. Then we've got another dry pack. And then inside of that we've got a cable, which, because we can't transfer files, this would be simply for charging, which would be, I believe, USB-A to USB-C. So we'll put that there. Then we've got two cables included, which is a nice touch. And this is a 4.4 to 4.4, and then this one is hopefully 3.5, and that's it for inside there. And that is in fact 3.5 to 3.5. So I could use something even like the Low2 Paw Gold, which is only 3.5 if I recall correctly. I believe so. And I could connect that because this has an epic Blackfin chip with PEQ. By the way, does the new Low2, because I saw the stuff on the internet, does it have the Blackfin chip still taking care of the custom PEQs that you can make? Because I looked and I didn't see that. So this is the main device right here, the Cayin C9 II. Let's go ahead and pull this out. And on the front face we have, it's hard to read this, anode, gain, timbre, mode. It's got the inputs, which would be 4.4 and 3.5, and then the outputs, which would be 3.5 and 4.4. This, I believe, is a power on. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And then on the side, on this side, we have nothing. On the back, we have USB-C for charging, and then 4 indicators for the level of charge, starting with low on the left to high on the right. Then I'm not really sure what these are yet. Again, I just unboxed this. And this is quick release. Let me see if I can get this stuff. Hold on just a second. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with my toy. I can hear a click one more time. Let me give this one more time. There we go. It just comes flying right out. These are the lithium batteries, I believe, that are in the back. You can see that the actual components go to about right here inside this device. And then this back area is for the battery. There is something on Music Tech talking about, or maybe it was HeadFi, that you can roll batteries. You can basically change batteries, and they have different potential. I really don't know about that. But you can switch and swap like op amps, these batteries. I don't really know how that would make a difference. You can explain below if you know. I want to get a nice click. There we go. And these are the Korg tubes right here, which would be the same as the tubes inside the Cayin N30 LE that show up. Can't remember where they are. I should maybe turn this on, but I won't. Yeah, I have this all kitted out with the plugs and everything. This is my future device, as long as it's not, there's not something, no clicking with this. So if I do a DAP review, or I get a DAP and I like it, but I'm not a huge fan of it, but I do really like this, I can just use this as a basically a library, a host, and then just throw my files through this. The DAC will still process, but it'll be amplified by this, and this will put the coloration on depending on the settings that I choose on here. So the final influence on the sound would be here by this device and by the settings that I choose. And in that way, if a DAP is great but it's not quite my thing, I can always just connect it to this if this turns out to be my thing. And based on the past with Cayin, that's quite possible. And this seems to be something that is very similar to the N30 LE as far as some of the things that you can do as far as influencing the final output related to timbre, and also tube mode, solid state A and B. So it's kind of like the N30 LE AP without the chip, just an amplification that I believe is similar, though maybe it might even be slightly upgraded because it's new. These two, I forgot to mention, maybe. I'm not really sure what these do, but I will talk about them when I do the full review. This also has, you could put a strap in here, just barely, I suppose you could if you wanted to carry this. I don't know that I would do that. If you put this up with the N30, which is a very large boy, it is just a little bit taller and just a little bit wider, that the space that it occupies. Weight would probably be this, just a little bit. I'll weigh it before I do the full review. So you guys have a great weekend. This is the Cayin C9 II. I paid for this myself. I'm investing in doing some DAP reviews for 2025. Also, Joe Blogs, you've been very patient. Thank you, buddy. If your patient runs out, I'll just go ahead and buy that hippie from you right there. It's not a big deal. Do not want drama. And I like these cables out of the box. I don't have to go get these. For the price that you pay for that, I kind of expect it, but it's still nice because sometimes what we expect and what we get is not the same thing. So I am totally okay to go with this, which is kind of old, but I love the way that I can surgically attack stuff if I want to make a precision adjustment with the dedicated DSP chip. And again, if you're familiar with the new Lotu, does it still contain the Blackfin chip that is inside of this device right here, which is doing all the heavy work for the PEQ? Does the new one contain that? The latest DAP from Lotu? I'm kind of curious about that, because I might go ahead and grab that. I'm out. You guys have a great weekend. I might be doing a video for the main channel. If so, I'll publish that tonight. And I'm actually out now.